Yo, welcome to The Gun Smoke.
Hey, we're going to do a little post-fight podcast for UFC280. You feel me?
All right, we're going to start with the first fight on the prelims. It was Karol Rosa taking on Lena Landsberger. Karol Rosa won the decision. It was good. It was actually pretty dominant, but...
Oh, shit. Oh, Landsberg, she sat her down in the first round.
Right.
It wasn't... I was nervous because I put a little wager on Karol Rosa. You feel me? But, Rosa pretty much... Shit, one of the judges gave her 30-27. I thought a knockdown was enough to win the first round. Right. But either way, it was a nice little fight to start it off.
All right, this next fight we have Muhammad Mokaev taking on Malcolm Gordon. Mokaev won, I think it was third round decision. The fight was on.
Remember we got that armbar?
Oh yeah, submission. I mean, it was almost the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Malcolm, Malcolm put his ass through some shit.
He had his back and shit, dude, at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he had the better positions. I don't know if he ran out of gas or that dude.
Yeah, no, I don't know if
he came out initially trying to take his head off, though. Yeah. He was walking up throwing hammers at him, dude.
Right.
I was worried for the kid because he got caught, remember? He got caught.
He got caught.
He got caught a few times.
I was like, oh, shit, dude, hold up. This dude Malcolm ain't coming to play.
He got a nice little arm bar, though, at the end.
Right. He pulled it off slick, too.
It was nice. Oh, yeah.
All right, this next fight we have Armen Petrosyan taking on AJ Dobson. Armen Petrosyan won a decision. That was actually a unanimous decision, I'm pretty sure, and it was actually pretty crazy.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight, but I thought it was the other way. But who knows?
It was close. Yeah. The other dude was doing his thing. Petrosyan was landing a lot of kicks.
Yeah, he started picking.
The other dude was he was catching Petrosyan.
Well, he had it busted up. I know that much.
Yeah, and Petrosyan was kind of moving back the most of the time. He's just walking forward. Right, you know what I mean? But
he just wasn't throwing.
It was a good ass fight. Yeah, it was a good. I mean, I didn't know who the fuck won. It was just kind of one of those weird fights.
Right.
They both did pretty good.
All right, this next fight was Volkan Oezdemir taking on Nikita Krylov. Nikita Krylov won the decision.
Man, dude.
But
when this fight started, I thought Volkan was gonna get him, dude. I thought Oezdemir had his ass, dude. He was going forward, popping him. He was beating him to every punch. And then he gassed the fuck out.
Yeah, it seemed like every time Oezdemir would touch him, it was hurting him. But yeah, he gassed out.
Krylov liked that, though, dude.
He started putting the hands all over this dude.
When you can get them kicks at the end of your combination, especially some high kicks, dude, because then he just move in, and then now he's clinching them, taking them down.
Right. Doing whatever he wanted, really.
And then Oezdemir, he didn't have nothing. Initially, he was doing great getting up, but he gassed out. Didn't have nothing for him on the ground. He kind of just
he got
laid
so
there.
tired, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
He gave him a chance at the end. He was just punches were so slow.
I think Oezdemir even landed a takedown at one point, dude. But
I can't remember. He might have.
He didn't do anything with it.
Yeah. There was some wrestling exchanges.
Right. This next fight, it was Makhmud Muradov taking on Kai Barallo. Barallo won a decision. Yeah, no, that was actually a good fight, but it just seemed like, I don't know, Barallo was just the better fighter. It kind of seemed like the other dude got tired, no?
Yeah.
It
was a weird fight to me.
They were wrestling and shit?
Yeah, very technical fight.
One was on top, the other one was on top. It was crazy.
Barallo, I think, was landing the harder shots. The other dude was all cut up, too.
Yeah,
he was bleeding everywhere. Yeah. So he was wearing it for sure.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. All right, this next fight, it's the last fight on the prelims. It was Belal Muhammad taking on Sean Brady. Belal Muhammad run by second round TKO.
Remember the name.
Dude, no, I didn't see that shit coming, dude. I mean, I know I said that, if he sticks and moves, gets out of the way. But Brady was touching his ass up.
He was catching clean.
They were both busted up. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
he wore him down, dude.
Yeah, no, he came.
It was beautiful.
He came to win.
And he was just walking for it. He just zombie threw him, wore his ass down.
Right.
And right when the fight started, I told you, I was like, dude, Belal looked fucking, he looked
up,
ready to fucking do it, bro.
Yeah.
And he walked him down the whole time. Like, Brady had his moments, but Belal just too much pressure on him. Yeah. I didn't love the stoppage. I mean, he was taking a beating. He never touched the ground.
But yeah, no, that's...
I mean, he still had his hands up, I feel. I mean, granted, he's taking shots. I've seen people get fucked up a lot worse than that, though.
Yeah.
In there. I've seen it, where you're like, man, please stop this thing. Dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm begging you.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, recently I've seen it.
Yeah,
that shit happens.
Like the same night.
Right.
Shit almost.
Well, shit, I mean, when you look at, Nick Maximoff fight, they let that dude fight the whole fight, and he obviously blew his knee out at some point. He could barely walk on it. You know what I mean? TJ Dillashaw, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah, you gotta let your fighter fight, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let your fighter
a little bit longer, just a little bit longer.
Right.
Right. Let him touch.
Let him go on his shit at least.
Yeah, a little bit.
So That was gonna be his first loss, dude. Let him go on a shit, man.
I've seen people I'm just.
Right.
I mean, I'm not mad at the stoppage. I'm not saying it was a bad stoppage necessarily. I would like to see it go a little bit longer, but I guess Sean Brady wasn't really putting nothing out there. So it is what it is.
He didn't argue too much. He argued a little bit. Yeah. He didn't argue too much though.
I mean, he probably low-key wanted to get out of there a little bit. He probably wasn't that mad. Once it was over, he's all like, oh.
Right. Like, this dude was fucking beating my ass.
Legit, dude. I mean, it was a legit fight, dude. Right. Competitive as fuck.
Right. That's why it lasted. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was great.
All right. This next fight, it's the first fight on the main card. Caitlin Chukagian taking on Manon Farad. Yeah, dude. I mean, I was wrong, man. I didn't see this girl beating her by decision. I just didn't see her cardio lasting that long and shit.
Oh, she just beat her to the punch,
beat the fuck out of her. And that was just like too much.
Caitlin
just couldn't touch her.
Yeah, Caitlin to me looked uncomfortable, man. It didn't look like the same. It didn't look. Her boxing didn't look as clean.
She didn't like to be hit. It was crazy. Maybe it's because that girl caught her right as the fight. Caught her right off the rip. Yep. Maybe it just changed everything.
Yeah, that shit happens. Right. Especially with someone like Caitlin who really doesn't take a lot of damage. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because she's hard to hit. So. Yeah, that was crazy. But great performance from Manon Farad. She's moving on up. I don't know if she gets a title shot yet. Maybe let her fight one more person. I don't think she's. I mean, if you want to let her get a title shot, go ahead. But from what I've seen, she ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's ready yet. Let her fight a Lauren Murphy, maybe someone like the Alexa Grasso. You know.
I think that's what she was saying. Yeah, it's gonna be next for her more than likely.
Right, and then after that we'll talk about the champ. You know what I'm saying? She's just built different, so
yeah.
That'd be
and I'm gonna try to actually learn her name. They were saying her name yesterday, and it's like
Fior.
Fior. It's French. Yeah. I don't know, but either way, it was a hell of a fight. That was like the first time I think I really went for Caitlin Chukagian, and she fucking lost. I should have known.
It happens, man.
I just didn't know if she was ready for that lead. That was a huge lead in competition. ranked number 11 or whatever.
I didn't see her.
That's insane,
dude. It happened. Not just that fight. We're gonna be talking about that again later on.
There's a few fights.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
The card was insane, dude. Hats off to Sean Shelby and Dana White. Very competitive card.
Yeah, no.
Because I love the cards of people getting knocked out, but you kind of just like
you want to see a fight.
Yeah, I want to see.
You know what I'm saying? You want to give.
And there was some scraps, dude.
Yeah. I don't mind knockouts on the early prelims and shit because they need to show up to show out. You know. But like them main fighters, I want to see them fight a little bit. Yeah. You know?
It sucks when the fight just starts. And motherfucker gets put to sleep.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, damn.
Depending on who you're rooting for, I suppose.
Right.
That's kind of like a play.
Right. You'd be happy for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, this next fight, Benil Dariush taking on Matthias Gamrot. Benil Dariush got a dominant decision. It was beautiful, dude. Gamrot had nothing for him.
Nothing.
He was trying to take him down. Just couldn't hold him there. He just couldn't do anything.
And he gassed.
Yeah, and then Benil in the third round caught him with a nasty overhand, dude. Sat boy down. That just sealed the deal. It was just like, it was just like this dude's just there's levels. Yeah. And Benil showed that. He's at the top with the rest of those guys. Yeah. He's up there. You know what I'm saying? He's up there.
He deserves his ranking.
Yeah. For sure. Give him. He needs one of those Gaethje Poirier.
Who's Chandler
Oliveira. Chandler's fighting Poirier.
Oh right. Who's Gaethje fighting?
Gaethje doesn't have a fight right now.
Oh, they're training partners.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, Oliveira pulled out of a fight with Benil to fight Tony. Give him that fight.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Give him that fight.
That's a good one. Because it sounds like they're going with the Volkanovski.
Yeah, no, that's what they're doing, man.
Double champ shit right now.
That's what they're doing.
I mean, good luck. That's a bad... Fuck, dude. That's a tough fucking... That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know how Volk's going to pull out.
Volk's small, but
right.
But he's definitely the better striker.
He could put him to sleep. You never know, man, but...
We didn't see much from fucking... Well, we'll get to that shit when we get there. But, yeah.
But, yeah, that was a beautiful fight.
Beautiful. Yeah, Benil's definitely legit. I like
All right, top dog. All right, this next fight. Bantamweight fight between Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley. And I know some of you guys are going to be salty about this. Some of you guys are going to probably hate, comment, whatever you guys want to.
Go for it.
But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys straight facts. This was a close fight. Every single round was close. You guys are going to sit here and try to tell me. Anyway, Sean, let me just throw this. O'Malley won by decision. And you guys are gonna try to tell me that since Peter was taking him down and not doing nothing, he wasn't doing anything on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate or like say like Peter couldn't have won. I'm openly saying it could have went to Peter, but it did go to Sean, and I'm not mad at that. You know, it was that close of a fight to me. I feel like every single round was close. Either way. You know what I'm saying? Every single round was close.
I think everyone knew when it was going to be a decision, it was going to be a split.
Right.
Like it had everyone. I knew it was. It just had that vibe, dude. I was going for Peter. You know what I mean? I like both the dudes though, and I'm not mad about it. I'm happy for fucking Sean, dude. That's a huge fight for him. And shit, he's a superstar now.
To 1.
You're talking about a fucking superstar
right
now, bro.
Right.
So.
No one ever hurt Peter.
Yeah, no, and he caught him with that straight, wobbled him. Peter came back with some good shit.
Right.
But I think why they gave it to Sean he ate the shots well, and towards the end of the fight, he was stopping the takedowns and shit. And granted, he wasn't landing any strikes really when he was on the ground, but he was trying to gain position.
Yeah.
But,
Sean
it wasn't a whole lot of action.
Up.
It was, and Peter it's not that he didn't look good, he looked fucking good. He landed some good shit. And like he said, it could have went either way. And like I said, I'm a fan of Peter Yan. I like him. I think he'll come back and do fine. You know what I mean? And Sean's who knows what the fuck's next. I mean, Dana didn't say. I watched the post fight.
You never know, man.
Dana always says he doesn't make fights the night of the fight. I swear I've heard him do it before.
Yeah.
I've heard him say
if he says,
ones.
give us like a number.
Well, because I want to say he said he was going to do Volk and fucking right after the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like, you do make fights the night of the fight. That's why Volk was there, though. So I guess that was probably already.
Sean O'Malley looked great, dude.
He did.
He looked like. Can anybody really be like, oh yeah, Peter Yan looked great? I haven't heard nobody say that.
I think he looked. Well, I think people are just like, because he lost to Sean, they don't want to be like, wow, Peter looked good, because then it would like make him look. But
I've seen Peter look way better.
But against guys that aren't as good, especially on the feet.
I thought he did better against Sandhagen.
Peter? Oh, for sure. But I think as far as straight striking goes, I think Sean O'Malley's a better striker than Sandhagen. As far as
they're similar to me, but yeah, you're probably right. His hands,
way faster.
Yeah,
he's just way faster.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Peter he wasn't ready for it, because I think he was thinking Sandhagen too when he went into the fight.
Right.
And it's Sean O'Malley's not Corey Sandhagen at all.
It's not, no,
and his grappling, I think, it surprised the shit out of Peter Yan.
That knee.
Yeah.
Knee and then I think was it a left hook? Yeah, left hook. Bow, busted his shit.
I think he threw a head kick after that as well.
And then threw another knee.
Yeah.
He was
I told you yesterday, I think that knee is what won him the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, the second round, that shit was close, but I think the knee is what kind of cemented it. And he was kind of taking the fight over towards the end.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
I almost always go with who's won the end rounds. If it's close, who looked better at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? It was a hell of a fight, though. They're going to fight again.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
It was, but... Man, I thought Peter Yan looked good though. I thought he did.
No, I mean he looked good. He fought smart. He did look good, but I was just saying like nobody's out here like Peter Yan looked great. Like he looked good. Yeah, but like we've seen him look better.
But I bet if he would have won, people would have fucking been like, man,
right?
Granted he took some shots and shit, but he always does. But
it was
Sean O'Malley's different.
That was fight of night for a reason. I'm like, that could have probably been fight of the year. That's up there with them.
There was some crazy. We've had fights where both dudes are getting dropped back and forth. I mean, granted, both these dudes got rocked, but it was a hell of a fight, dude. It was well deserved.
I mean, there's nothing you can say. I mean, it is.
I mean, I don't even know how to. It was crazy. It lived up to the hype, man, for sure. Congrats to Sean O'Malley, dude.
Right.
Like, you fucking superstar.
Yeah, bro. Peter Yan ain't lost no stock. He's definitely not going to drop down to 11.
No.
He'll probably go to number 2 or something.
I mean, at worst case scenario, say 5, coming off a loss. But I doubt it would even be that bad. Because Sean O'Malley's legit, dude. He's fought plenty of tough guys.
Right.
So, and this was like a staple for him to be like, hey, man, I'm real. Like how Jamal Hill.
He'll probably do him and Cheeto next. I don't know why I see that fight coming.
Oh, yeah. Cheeto's up there, dude. Yeah. He's up in top 5, right? I mean, that's not a bad fight, and Cheeto's got to win over him, regardless of what happened.
Right. He won.
Because, I mean, shit, he kicked... I mean, if it was the nerve or whatever, he kicked it.
Right. You ain't lying, bro.
You know what I mean? Shit, we're about to talk about fights, a fight like that, where shit happens, so...
All right, this next fight, it was for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. It was a co-main event. Aljamain Sterling taking on TJ Dillashaw. Aljamain Sterling pulled off a second-round TKO. Fuck, dude. I mean,
sucks.
It was fucked up. It was kind of like, you don't want to say like hard to watch because we watch people get the shit beat out of them, but it was like...
They're really not defensive.
It was weird to watch. Like, it was just like, fuck.
Because it seemed like he popped his shoulder out of place right first minute, and he's down on the ground, like, screaming and shit.
Yeah, like, grimacing and shit.
Yeah,
it was
like,
just
literally, like, ah!
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like... And I don't even like TJ Dillashaw. I felt bad for the dude. I mean, shit, at least give him a chance. Right. It sucked. I mean, then he gets it back into place, and what happens fucking right after that? It comes right back out.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
And then when he's standing, it's noticeably popped out. Like, his shit's hanging and shit, dude.
Aljamain even looked like for a minute, like, dude, Like, he stopped fighting him for a minute and was like, dude.
We're going to let this shit.
His coaches were like, no mercy, Aljo. No mercy.
Yeah, they were.
I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. You know, like.
It's
but, I mean, it's fighting. You can't. Because would TJ have had mercy on him if he had it? Probably not, bro.
This is how I'm looking at it. The only thing that upset me is, like, I bet on this motherfucker TJ Dillashaw. And he knew about this fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, you definitely. And, like, the UFC didn't know about it. Dana White's mad about that. He's like, that's definitely something that we should have known, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to tell the fucking ref in the back, but you didn't tell the fucking president of the UFC.
Well, it's weird that when he tells the ref, like, the ref doesn't have any duty to be like, yo, this guy's shoulder is fucked up. You know? And, like, this dude's basically like, hey, it's going to pop out.
Right.
Don't worry.
I'll get it back.
I'll get it back where it needs to be. We'll continue this.
Right. Like, what the fuck?
Because even when he got it back, it was just, he can't use that fucking thing, dude. That's just not good for your arm or your shoulder.
Yeah, dude, because he wasn't throwing it no more, dude. He just wasn't throwing it at all anymore. He just didn't want to throw it no more.
Yeah, it was sad.
It was disgusting.
I mean, not really. I don't want to say sad. TJ, I mean, it is what it is, fighting, dude. And you knew that shoulder was fucked up. And I don't know how you thought you were going to stand a chance. Dude, he was going to wrestle you the whole time. You had pressure on the shoulder the whole fucking time.
Dude, that was just nasty, bro.
Now it's like, who does he fight next?
Probably Rob, something like Rob Rosswilly.
They ain't going to fight each other.
No, I thought you were talking about TJ.
Oh, I was like, shit. And that's another thing. All these dudes are training partners that are at the top, dude. It's crazy.
Right. It is weird.
I mean, it's not weird when you're talking about people being really good, because, I mean, you got to fight really good people.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and then what happened? I'll talk about it at the end. Never mind.
All right, this next fight, Charles Oliveira. Well, it's the main event. Charles Oliveira taking on Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev got a second round submission over him. Dominant performance, man. It's hard to say.
I was wrong. I even went with Charles.
I was rooting
Charles, for fucking.
I like Charles a lot, dude. I like his whole story and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's just, you know, them boys are just they're just different.
He wasn't ready.
They're just built different. Them boys are just built different. And that boy Islam, I'm gonna say this right now, he's better than Khabib. That boy's better than Khabib. His hands.
His stand up is for sure.
Was not. He wasn't playing with that boy, dog.
No, he's definitely a more well-rounded.
Right. He bit down and was like, "You want to fight? Fight. Let's fight. Fight." Dropped him.
Yeah, he wasn't playing, and I think that's what Charles wasn't ready for. Dude.
No,
because he was hitting him hard.
Right off the rip. Right when the fight started.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this
I was
is
like,
good.
what the fuck?
Dude. Yeah. I was like, instantly, I was like, oh no, God.
I immediately was like, I couldn't believe it.
And then Charles pulled guard. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Why are you doing
this? That's the dumbest thing you could do.
Yeah.
Man.
But he started like looking for shit. So then I was like, hold up, dog. We might have a fight here. Bow! Dropped him again, dude. Right. Then just dove in. Fucking got him in the arm triangle. I'm like, oh.
Well, what was smart to me, I thought, for Makhachev, he wouldn't dive for legs, man. He wasn't putting his head down there where he could get a guillotine or nothing.
He was like, I'm going to knock you down.
Well, Charles he's going to pull guard. Like, he wasn't even really, he had him up against the fence. He never put his head down for him to be able to put his, to get a choke in or anything.
He didn't even let him get a choice. Like, he was like, no chance at all.
He was pretty much like, I'm going to win this belt with my hands, dude. Right. I'm not even going to, these motherfuckers think I can only fucking take people down.
Right. Because his shit looked more crisp than Khabib's would, you know?
Oh, by far. It's not even close.
Right.
Because it seems Islam has longer arms, and it just...
He was throwing kicks out there like they were nothing.
Front kicks.
I was like, oh my God,
dude. He's definitely a far more well-rounded fighter.
He definitely showed out. Yeah. And he had my respect before. I just you know, it was a long story, you know. We don't need to go into that right now, dog, you know. It's the... Whatever. Now, you know? I think Khabib's fucking team was all undefeated the whole whole night.
Right.
Everybody
won. Everybody.
That's so funny. That's crazy, dude. It's fucked up, man.
Well, I mean, when you train with people that are that good, I mean, that's what happens.
Bilal's hands look better than they ever looked ever, dog. Khabib ain't fucking out there playing. He's teaching.
Well, they got the right people. Yeah. I mean, that's just the right people in the camp. They got strikers. They got all the right shit. Dude.
Right.
If you need to learn how to wrestle, you know who to talk to. You need to learn how to strike. Right. They got guys for that.
Right.
And that coach Javier, dude, I think he can. He's a good boxing coach.
Yeah.
I think he knows about all that.
I think he's all around.
Great. You know, that team is. I mean, shit. Look, I mean, it's just. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You know? But it's yeah, dude, it was an amazing card. And what happened with fucking Chimov and fucking that other Akbar Nurmagomedov, whatever his name is? Because then they went up, shake each other's hand. I don't know what was said between them. He was probably like, "Hey, I want to fight you, bro," or something.
Yeah, some shit.
And he turned up or whatever.
He pulled him in and acted like he was listening to him. and then pushed him. Dude threw a fucking overhand, bro.
Oh, at Chimo?
Yeah, he missed, but he threw that bitch, dog.
Oh, yeah, they ain't playing, dude.
I was like,
they ain't
fuck,
scared.
bro.
They ain't scared of you, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't know who you think you scared.
And then Chimov ended up hitting the wrong guy in the stomach, bro. I was like, what
was
the
it even
fuck?
anyone that was...
He was...
Any Nurmagomedov?
I don't know if it was his own dude or someone else, dog. They were closer to him than the other dude, though.
Like, ah.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, Dana White was just like, hey, dude, what do we do here? He was like, fight. He was like, exactly, that's going to happen.
Right.
You know, like, what do you want me to do, bro? You want me to fucking sit here and try to punish everybody that does something? These are fighters, dude. These are people
it's
still.
not like the fighters are going to fight civilians.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're
But
fighting
don't
other
test
fighters.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what do you think these guys do in training?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they do this shit for a living.
Right.
If you fucking go to a football game, you see some dudes on the sideline maybe playing football.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna be like, oh, that makes sense.
He's like,
know?
you think about giving him fines or anything? He's like, what the fuck, dude?
He
Why
said,
are you
dude,
asking this?
you guys know we don't pay already. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
Like, people are already pissed about us not.
He said I made it where people couldn't bet no more on themselves, dog.
Well, I mean, that's smart.
That's respectable.
But you can still
After
have...
that dude, Justin...
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well, you don't...
James or something?
Yeah,
no.
you don't want someone to fucking go in, bet their
coaches,
entire
yeah,
fucking...
Coaches did it too.
So now you're fighting and you lose. Now you're not getting paid essentially.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's disgusting, bro.
but I mean, your fucking mom could still go bet on you. Your cousins
Yeah,
and shit. If you
yeah.
wanted to bet on yourself, there's still ways to do it. Have your
Right.
brother put the fucking bet in, or your cousin.
Right.
Just they don't want you guys going, and it looks bad on the sport because it's like, well, maybe because then people could start throwing fights.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're talking boxing. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, and that's what someone said. We don't want this to become boxing, dude.
For real.
But dude, like, even Brian Ortega fucking hashed it, like, tagged Khabib and some people like, dude, train me, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. Everybody.
Train me, bro.
He wants to. You want to be a champion?
Right.
You know, holla at me, dog.
Right.
Well, I mean, they all said the same thing, dude. This was the hardest training camp I've ever. You know, like they ain't playing with them dudes. Them dudes are running up mountains and shit.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Brian Ortega versus Volkanovski again, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see
That was nuts, dude. That
he came
was
the closest to finishing
by
that
far.
man. Yeah.
Because I mean, except for the first Max fights,
Yeah.
the last one wasn't even close.
The second Max fight,
Yeah.
that shit. Max beat the brakes off that.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah, it is what it is. It just sucks for Max because he's in a bad spot.
Right. But he could always go up in weight.
I don't want to see that.
It's interesting up there.
It's kind of different with the power though. You see what happened with him and Dustin? He was just getting rocked so much.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
if
know
he
it's a
just
bad
puts on some weight too,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he just puts on some weight, he'll fuck around and kill somebody.
He ain't
up
going
there.
down anywhere. You know?
Nah, dude. Oh, no.
Wait,
it's too
I guess he could. I mean, shit. Look, Sean O'Malley's down there, isn't he? Wait, is that?
Nah.
Yeah, O'Malley's down there. I mean, he could. I don't think he would. I think he likes to be a happy guy, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got a good life and shit.
Yeah. No, he's been champ. He, in my eyes, greatest featherweight.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's still getting paid dumb money for the fights he's getting in. I mean, for his stuff.
The only thing I don't like about Volkanovski, he's over here like, my weight division's holding me up. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. You fought the same fucking dude three fucking times, bro. Like, you're holding everybody else up, dog.
Right.
Like, you need to give up that belt if you're gonna go fight, dude.
That's because I know you want Josh Emmett to fight his ass.
Hell yeah,
well, I mean, at
Josh
this
Emmett's
point,
coming for that neck, dog. You feel me? Josh Emmett's coming for... Now you're like, oh, dude, they're holding me up. Bro, you haven't fought Josh Emmett. You haven't fought Yair Rodriguez. Like, bro, why do they not deserve shots, bro? Because nobody's beat Josh Emmett in forever, dog. So, like, what are you going to say? He hasn't beat enough people?
And then you got Arnold Allen fighting next week if he gets a dub against Cater.
Right. You're trying to duck all these young dudes because you know these motherfuckers ain't playing with you.
Right. Oh, because he knows he can outstrike these old dudes.
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Josh Emmett's younger than. I was just talking about Arnold Allen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's older than all these motherfuckers, dude.
He might be around Volkanovski's age.
But no, Volkanovski, he's like that. It's just, I mean,
no, he's like that, but don't say that, dude.
Yeah.
Don't say, you're holding me up.
I don't know. Who's holding you up, dude?
Who the fuck? Yeah, what are you talking about? You could fight anyone. I can name multiple people.
Who are you trying to
fight right now?
Like, who are you trying to fight that's holding you up
Right.
at bantamweight right now?
Right. Like,
or featherweight.
Right. You got you could fight Yair Rodriguez. He'd take the fight right now.
Yeah, he just got to win over. I mean, granted, it wasn't a great.
Right.
I mean, it was what it was against Ortega,
but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, come on, man. You fought Korean Zombie, bro.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. You could have fought Yair. Yair wanted to fight you. Josh Emmett wanted to fight you at that time. You was like, nah, I'm going to fight Korean Zombie.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't even remember who Korean Zombie fought before that, but he might have been coming off a damn loss.
Yeah, I think Brian Ortega beat the fuck out of him, if I remember right. Or maybe he was a close fight with that Dan Ige. I'm not sure. I know he fought Dan Ige, but I don't know if it was before or after. He beat Dan Ige.
Oh, he did?
But it was close.
I I don't know. It's weird. It's when you start doing the champ thing, it does suck because then they're like, you can do it fucking because you have the interim belts. And then it gets annoying. Because an interim belt, I mean, granted it's a belt, but it's not the real one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like just me saying, all right, I've seen someone get an interim belt and not even fight the champion. Tony Ferguson. This motherfucker wins an interim belt, didn't even fight the fucking champ, dude.
Yeah, he never even got a chance.
No, he had to fight for the interim belt again.
Well, that's because McGregor was the champion and he wasn't fighting it. He was boxing motherfuckers.
Who did he fight for the interim belt at first? No, I'm pretty sure that it was fucking Kevin Lee.
Oh, Kevin Lee, yeah. That's who he fought. That was the first interim belt.
And then I don't remember who he was supposed to fight.
Because he had like the same post-fight speech after both of them.
Dude.
McNugget, where you at?
Right. But he lost his second one to Gaethje.
Yeah, get dominated.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he had a tough go, man. Feel bad for Tony.
Right,
he got wrong, dude. Because he had them dumb. He had a dumb.
He should have just not took the fights.
Yeah,
straight up, dude.
That's the best way.
Like, I'm not fighting Justin Gaethje.
Right.
I don't
want to fight Anthony Pettis. Like,
right.
why do I need to fight?
Like, you know who I want to fight? I want to fight Khabib. Because then at least you would have lost to the champ, dude. Yeah. Then you could have been like, all right, dude, I'm going to retire now.
Yeah, I don't know. That dude's nuts, dude. He's gonna be around the sport for a while.
Dude, I don't want to see him fight anymore, dude.
He didn't. I mean, it depends on who he's fighting. He looked good against Chandler.
Dude.
He was doing good shit.
But the last fight that I just seen him in, I feel like anybody would have beat the fuck out of him, bro. I don't know what it was. It was just, maybe it was just because it was Nate, but I don't know. Nate's awkward.
Nate's an awkward fighter.
He was turning his back. Dude. I know he does that goofy shit sometimes. But
well, no one ever rushes Nate when he does that shit, dude. It's weird.
Dude, what are you...
Well, Leon, he was doing that to Leon the whole time.
No, I'm talking
Leon
about
started kicking him in his ass.
When Nate would catch him,
he
would do complete spins. I'm like, what are you...
He's always done that.
I know.
He'll spin and he'll roll.
No, but like, dude, what are you doing, bro? This nigga's a killer.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It was weird. It was because he's like, don't turn your back.
Yeah, it was like he couldn't take any shots.
Well, that's like the first rule. It's like you don't want to turn your back.
Right, the ref will stop the fight.
Well, especially in boxing, you start doing that shit in boxing, they'll be like, "Yo, dude, you can't be doing that shit. Dude's just trying to kill you."
That's so crazy, dude. That blew my mind, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
But the fights yesterday was fucking insane. I'm trying to think of other shit that's going on, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, there wasn't much going on besides fights early, you know.
Oh, Paul Felder got pissed at Below.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
He was like, he keeps saying that Philly shit. I'm going to have to come back and fight his ass.
Come out of retirement.
Right.
I love you. I love you, Felder. I don't know if you're ranked high enough right now to be taking a fucking fight with.
But hey, let me tell you something. You guys doing straight hands, you might have a chance.
Yeah.
Paul
Felder, I'm about to say, Below's going to wrestle your ass.
They've been training partners before, though.
Hey, not since he went there fucking with Khabib, though, dude.
No, you're lying.
And he's going to stick with him, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Khabib's going to be training all these Russians.
He might fuck around become Khabib's like main coach.
It would be insane. It'd be insane if Khabib started training all these dudes and like he had a bunch of people that were champions under him.
That would be nuts, dude.
What if Below somehow? Dude, I don't
There's
think.
no somehow.
I don't think he could definitely be Leon.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on, man.
That'd be insane, dude. I don't know. Leon he hits harder than fucking Tom Brady though, dude. Leon, he's that dude.
Oh, he's a boxer, dog. But
Leon was there.
Yeah,
I forgot.
He called him out after the fight too.
Well, it was kind of fucked up how they did. I mean, because they fought. He pokes Below in the eye and then just like gets a title shot after that, right?
No, he fought Nate.
Oh yeah, he fought Nate. That's right. But then they just kind of scrapped the fight. They were just like, whatever.
Yeah, no, they should have had that fight again, dude, for sure.
Did they give Lee? It was a no contest, right?
Yeah.
Had to be.
Yeah. That would have been fun.
The thing that sucked for me watching the fights, though, I didn't realize the Peter Yan fight and Sean O'Malley fight was a 3-round fight until like there was 2.5 minutes left in the fight. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, he ain't lying. He really didn't.
I was like, this is it? There's no way. This has to. I need because
everybody wanted to see
one of those.
more.
I need to see 2 more rounds of this, dude. It was almost like how they did that bare knuckle shit with Mike Perry, where it's like, fuck that. I want to see 2 more rounds of this shit, dude.
They straight up did a sudden death round. Yeah,
that was amazing. That's the craziest thing I've ever fucking seen, dude.
Right.
They're like, fuck it. Somebody dies, they die.
Right, that shit is nuts, dude.
But
no, I was so hyped when O'Malley won, dude.
Yeah, it was.
There was
a different energy at my crib.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Right. It was.
I didn't know how to feel, but I was happy for him, dude. I was like, can't be salty about that type of shit.
Right.
Somebody's got to win. You know what I mean? And they're 2 of my favorite fighters. I don't not like Peter Yan now. You know what I mean? I don't not like Sean O'Malley.
I wouldn't mind seeing Corey Sandhagen and. So I don't really want to see that fight.
I'll watch Corey Sandhagen fight either of the dudes again. I mean, if he fights Peter Yan again, I'll watch that again.
Yeah, I'd like
either way.
I'd like to see that.
I could see that. Sean's coming off of a win.
Right.
I'm sure I'm not Sean. Corey.
Yeah.
He's coming off of a win. I'm sure he wants that fight back with Peter,
right.
especially after he's seen the success that Sean O'Malley had with him.
Yeah, but like you said, dog.
Yeah,
he ain't Sean O'Malley
I know,
in the hands, bro.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, he's nice though, but he's just not. There's a difference. He's just so. Sean O'Malley's so fast.
Sean O'Malley, his footwork is so disgusting, dude. He's like over here, then over there.
And he's like,
then he's throwing a fucking knee at you.
He got that like Izzy vibe from me, where he's super athletic. You can just tell he's athletic as fuck, dude. He's hard to keep down.
And you guys can say whatever you want, but them boys they had the same amount in them left in that fight, dog.
Oh yeah, dude. I would love to see a couple more rounds.
Yeah,
it would have been amazing. But either way, I was happy with what I got.
That boy said he took. He went
dude,
to
if you look at it,
been before,
Sean O'Malley, the thing I liked about him when he was on his back, he didn't just. A lot of people just lay there flat on their back, dude, and let if they have a better grappler on top, those kind of just be like, well.
Oh no, he was like, I'm getting.
He was constantly trying. He flipped him over at one point, ended up on top.
He came to win this fight, dude.
Yeah, and that little, like you were saying, that little sweep thing he did.
Yeah,
where he
went down, and he knew that Peter was gonna sprawl out all the way. So he swooped around him. That was disgusting, bro. That was so beautiful.
Yeah. So I mean. It was a hell of a fight. You can't be mad about that type of shit. But you not like Sean O'Malley for some reason.
Right. A lot of people don't though, but it's all good.
But I mean, it's not for what. I mean, I get just because he won't. I mean, the only thing I don't like is that he won't take that L. I mean, just take the L, bro, because he still acts like he's undefeated.
It's funny to me, actually.
It is. I like how he throws up the 0 when they say it.
Yeah, no, it's great to me, dude. I love
hilarious.
it. Right.
But it was a crazy.
He doesn't believe that he lost that fight. I mean, it is what it is. He did lose. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, he could have that other. I mean, he almost lost that fight against that one Chinese. That he was fighting that Chinese dude. He fucking fucked his leg up. The guy kept trying to take him down.
Oh yeah, nah, dude.
He should have just made him stand up on that bitch.
Yeah, dude, that was fucked.
That's just hilarious, dude.
And even Joe was like, I don't know why this dude is not.
I'm pretty sure we watched that same dude fight somebody else and he did something stupid as well. Like he did something else that was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, that dude's definitely.
But yeah, I watched. I mean, Sean O'Malley's definitely getting a huge fight after this. Dude.
Right.
Huge.
Top dog for sure.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, never mind. I mean, you can give him a title shot anyway.
If you want.
I'd give him one more fight. I would like to see him fight. Well, no. Aljo's a tough fight for anybody now.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. I give him respect because I mean,
like a dog.
it's hard to say though after that fight because I mean the dude fucked his shoulder up off the rib.
I mean, but hey, he took him down. That's how he fucked his shoulder up. Remember?
Yeah.
He grabbed that boy's foot, and then he put his leg back. Yeah, and he fucking went down. Still, man.
It just sucks that it
I
went the
get
way.
it though. It's fucking.
I mean, because that's an easy night at the and I just feel like this motherfucker Aljamain just had like too many easy nights at the office. But
yeah, someone said he got lucky. He's the luckiest man alive or some shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. The most amazing man,
the
most interesting man alive.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
lucked out a little bit.
He's definitely. I mean, more than any other fighter I've ever seen as far as luckiness, except for maybe John Jones. John Jones is a lucky bastard. He's had a couple split decisions that you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
But anyways, we rambling now.
Yeah, no, that's all I got, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go check us out on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? YouTube,
All
Instagram, Twitter. We got TikTok now.
All that.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You already know what it is.
Your mama's favorite podcast.
Bam.